Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We spend a great deal of our time, a great deal of investment of our time and our money in order to, we use it because we sort of pay into something we think that's going to pay back to us. We use it somewhere which we think is going to be of use to us. We very rarely try to use it somewhere which we think is going to be of no use to us whatsoever. So for instance, what we tend to do is either it's something which is an extension of ourselves, like our family, or it'll be something which will just generate funds and buy things for the sake of buying things. So for instance, when it comes to the family, what we might do is we might, invest money with them. For instance, celebrate birthdays, buy them things, avoid getting run over by a car that's coming from behind me. Okay, I've survived. I thought I was going to get run over then. See, I'm trying to go out of the house for a little bit and show you some Bradford scenes, but you've got to be careful in Bradford. This is an isolated car park and I nearly got run over. So there you go. I wonder what the streets are like. But anyway, back to the script. So we have, for instance, the investing time and money in our families. So we will put money into our families. We'll celebrate birthdays. We'll celebrate anniversaries. Lots of money will go in. And similarly, in terms of wealth, we will gather wealth and we will buy things. But in reality, what are we left with? Well, in reality, what we're left with is what we can find in the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet of Allah ﷺ, he said, quite clearly, he said, يَتْبَعُ الْمَيِّتَ ثَلَاثًا. Three things follow a deceased person. Three things follow the funeral. Three things follow the dead body. يَتْبَعُ, so there's three. One of those three says يَتْبَعُ, so the three that we find is يَرْجِعُ اثْنَانِ وَيَبْقَى وَاحِدٌ. Two return and one remains. So when the dead body goes, three things follow it. Two return and one remains. So يَرْجِعُ أَهْلُهُ وَمَالُهُ وَيَبْقَى عَمَلُهُ. So we find that his mal returns and his family returns, and what remains is his amal, his deeds. Now it's unfortunate, isn't it, that we spend so much time and money and exert ourselves investing in our family, investing in our mal, buying things, purchasing things, and yet what we fail to realize is that that actually does not benefit us whatsoever. In fact, what is benefiting us is our amal. So what we need to do is think a little bit more long term, not to think short term, and really invest in our deeds, invest in that, because that's the thing which will remain with us. It won't be our family members. Our family members will return within a short space of time. They'll forget us. That will be done. And similarly, when it comes to our mal, all that will be left for others to spend. So our family will move on, our mal will move on, so to speak, and we're left with our amal. So bear in mind, invest in your legacy, but remember which legacy to invest in. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.